Raphael Minder, The Struggle for Catalonia, Rebel Politics in Spain. Immerse yourself in a deep dive into the fierce struggle for Catalonia's independence with Raphael Minder's book, The Struggle for Catalonia, Rebel Politics in Spain. Explore the intricate backdrop of political, economic, and cultural factors behind the rise of secessionist sentiment among the Catalan population. Through this summary, you'll witness the impact of the European financial crisis on Spain, the role of historical narratives in feeding secessionism, and the complex relationship between Catalonia, its language, and cultural identity. As you embark on this thought-provoking journey, discover the highly debated and contentious issues surrounding Catalan independence and its implications for Spain, Europe, and Catalonia itself.
Catalonia's push for independence. Catalonia has long seen itself as separate from the rest of Spain, and the push for independence has gained momentum in recent years, fueled in part by the European financial crisis. The annual Diada draws huge crowds and has become a symbol of state pride. The movement started as a communal expression of frustration with a collapsing economy, but the underlying notion of secession has taken root. Young people, in particular, have responded to the call for independence. While the exact number of secessionists is unknown, support for independence has grown significantly over the past decade. The arguments over Catalonia's history are convoluted and growing more contentious with the divide between historians in Madrid and Barcelona. While the financial crisis may have fueled separatism, there has always been a significant minority in favor of independence, with some citing specific reasons such as Spanish involvement in the Iraq War as a catalyst for their separatism. Tax inequality and secession. Advocates for Catalonia's independence argue that Barcelona provides more tax revenue to Madrid than it receives from the central government. Madrid economist, Ángel de la Fuente, suggests that many nations follow similar systems. While some less affluent regions siphon off some of Catalonia's tax revenue, it's uncertain whether tax inequality is a strong justification for secession. Catalan independence, infrastructure, corruption, and historical identity. Catalonia's quest for independence is not just about historical identity but also about transportation infrastructure and political corruption. The region's transportation system is seen as suffering from a lack of investment in contrast to Madrid, which has a high-speed train that Catalans envy. Corruption scandals have plagued Catalan politicians, including Jordi Pujol, who was seen as holding himself above bribery and scandal. The issue showed that the alleged ethical gap between politicians in Madrid and Barcelona might be more rhetorical than real. Despite the dead heat between secessionists and unionists, Catalonia issued domestic bonds to fund its infrastructure needs. France's Catalan population evidenced no move for secession from Paris. In Barcelona, support for independence remains hit and miss. Many residents don't want to leave Spain, and businesses fear that independence could be economically painful. Despite the challenges, the year 1714 is for Catalans what 1776 is to Americans or 1789 to the French, a turning point marked by national celebration. Catalonia, an elusive national identity. In this book, the author explores the complex history and identity of Catalonia, a region in Spain. The fall of Barcelona in 1714 to Spain erased Catalonia as a political entity, but the region's unique language and culture have led to a strong sense of identity. The question of whether Catalonia was ever its own nation remains a topic of debate among historians, and the present-day struggle for independence is a reflection of this elusive history. The dissatisfaction of Catalans stretches beyond political autonomy and extends to issues such as toll roads and academic recognition. The controversial nature of Catalonia's past illustrates the difficulty of understanding its present and future. With some Catalan authors refusing to translate their works into Castilian, tensions between Catalonia and Madrid continue to complicate matters. The lingering effects of history on Catalonia's language debate. The language issue is at the heart of the Catalan independence movement. The history of Franco's dictatorship, which suppressed Catalan language and culture, still reverberates today. Even something as seemingly apolitical as a weather map has become political. With debates raging over language, some separatists want to make Catalan the sole official language, while others recognize the benefits of bilingualism. Meanwhile, signs suggest that Catalan is experiencing a resurgence, as the language is being embraced by book publishers and online content creators. Catalonia's multicultural identity. Multiculturalism, tourism, and Catalan independence take center stage in the Catalan identity. The Catalan concept of identity is not based on ethnicity, and the region views itself as a melting pot that welcomes immigrants. However, the welcoming ethos was tested during a boom of the early 2000s when construction workers from various countries, including Morocco and China, flooded the region. With the influx of tourism, old traditions have been threatened, and pushback from locals has emerged. Despite the desire for independence, the official line from Madrid holds that Catalan independence is a path to isolation and poverty.
In The Struggle for Catalonia, Rebel Politics in Spain, Raphael Minder delves into the contentious debate over Catalan independence, examining the critical triggers, motives, and challenges faced by the secessionist movement. The European financial crisis emerges as a significant factor in Catalonia's quest for independence, while historical disputes, divergence in cultural identity, and the fight for the Catalan language further entrench the division between Catalonia and the rest of Spain. As this illuminating summary demonstrates, the future of Catalan independence remains uncertain, with deeply polarizing views, political roadblocks, and the lingering impact of Francisco Franco's rule complicating matters further. The struggle for Catalonia is not merely a political issue but also a battle for identity, culture, language, and economic justice, where finding common ground is paramount for the survival and prosperity of Spain and Catalonia alike.